Hello students, in previous lecture we discussed the DC motors, their construction and working and different types and their as well as applications. Now in this lecture we will see brushless DC motors, that is BLDC motor. In market, in industries, not only DC as well as AC motors are used. There is other motors are also available, that is the brushless DC motors and the linear actuator motor as well as servo motor in our syllabus. In university paper, this under this section, the question will be write a short note on brushless DC motors or explain brushless DC motor with applications. So we will see that brushless DC motors. This motor is nothing but it is also called as a BLDC motor, and it is a electronically commutated DC motor which does not have brushes. One important is it does not have brushes. Brushes is one of the construction part of motors. The controller provides pulses of current to the motor winding, which controls speed as well as torque of the synchronous motor. So this type of motors are highly efficient in producing large amount of torque over a speed range. So this is the advantage. Now in brushless motors, permanent magnets rotates around a fixed armature and overcome the problems of connecting current to the armature. This is the stator outer part and inner one is the rotor. Here there is permanent magnet bounded to rotor, and this magnets is around a fixed armature and overcome the problem of connecting current to the armature. Commutation with electronics has a large scopes of capabilities and flexibility. They are known for smooth operation and holding torque when stationary. So this type of motors are widely used in the DVD, CD players as well as washing machines, compressor, dryers, fans, pumps, blowers. So these are the applications. Now we will see the advantages. Advantages of this brushless DC motors are they can operate at a high speed under any condition. There is no sparking and much less noise during operation. This, as we know that these are the brushless, these brushes are absent, the mechanical energy loss due to friction is less, which enhance efficiency. This type of motors accelerate, deaccelerate easily. They are having low rotor inertia. This motor is also having drawbacks that the BLDC motor cost is very high as compared to the brush DC motor. It requires limited high power that we supply to this motor. Otherwise, heat weakness, the magnets and the insulation of winding will get damaged. So these are the advantage and disadvantage. Applications already I told, they are used in the CD players, electrical vehicles, electrical bicycles, industrial robots. One of the most application is the nowadays used CNC machine tools and simple belt driven systems. So this is the BLDC, that is brushless DC motors. Now another motor is the linear actuator. Here again same questions will appear in exam, that is the write a short note on linear actuator motor. Now this type of motor creates motion in a straight line. There is no circular motion. It is a straight, creates a motion in straight line in contrast to the circular motion of a conventional electric motor. So this is the arrangement of linear actuator motor. This one is this red one is the sliding tube, black one is the fixed cover, and this one is the nerve. So inner part will be inertia, so that will be the linear actuator, creating the motion in a straight line. Now, these mechanisms are used to generate linear motions from a rotating motor. These are used in machine tools, industrial machineries, computer periphery such as disk drivers, printers, as well as in valves and dampers. Also in many other places where linear motion is required. This is similar to the hydraulic cylinders inherently produce linear motions. So this is the linear actuator motor. We already discussed the applications. Now there are some advantages and disadvantages. The actuator types, if it is mechanical, then advantages is that no power source required. But the disadvantages is that it will be manually operation, no automatic, because of no power source required. If this actuator type is the electromechanical, means electronics as well as mechanical mixing, then it is a advantages is that it is very cheap, operation can be automated, but disadvantages, many moving parts prone to wear. If this linear actuator is a linear motor, then it will be a simple design, minimum of moving parts, high speed possible, but disadvantages is that low to medium force. Piezoelectric, if it is piezoelectric types, then very small motions possible at high speed, consumes barely any power, short travels unless amplified mechanically. These are the disadvantages. Disadvantages that this type of the piezoelectric motor, linear actuator motor, is require 24 volt, and this type of motors are very expensive. So these are the disadvantages. So in this lecture we studied two types of motors, that is the BLDC, brushless DC motor, and the linear actuator motor. In next lecture we will see the servo motor as well as the speed control of DC shunt motor. So, thank you.